If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from SoFi. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Cup in motion. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll look to throw. It's complete. He's got popped. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. It'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. First and 10 at the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here's 1st and 10. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, Lamb. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's down the field for Lamb. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
2nd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll send him over to the left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. the offense with a short field. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Here's 3rd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The motion man is Nakua. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The motion man is Nakua. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
To return, it is Turpin. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They've had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
A huge play for Dallas. And even 50 yards. Jones now on 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And that is incomplete.
When this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays, that's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 6-3 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out.
Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm. But now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate. And
a throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. That his 1st touchdown of the new year.
Next to score Cowboys 13, Rams 3. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught downfield by Cup. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On the give, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Complete.
That's clinic tape here by the receiver. He identifies quickly it's man coverage, and you've got a go route. You've got to stack that defender. Get on top of him and make him play through your body to contest the throw. This ball's thrown with better accuracy. Not only is it a big completion, but he's got a chance to take this thing the distance.
That one's good for 29.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw out of the gun. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we have reached halftime, and the difference is a dozen at the break, as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone.
Recovered by the receiving team.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the Cowboys first down.
They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught by Lamb. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Cowboys first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 46-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
He'll drop to throw.
2nd and inches.
Get this complete. It's Cup again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. This one caught at the 4. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll look to throw again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. The motion man is Nakua. He'll try and throw for it. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by entering Cooper.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Oh, big hole left side. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. An even 100 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's cut. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Back to the air one more time. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will get into the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. They're on the 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. is incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be 3rd down. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And he's into the end zone yet again. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year.
Makes the score Cowboys 36, Rams 17. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Next to score Cowboys 43, Rams 17. Brendan Aubrey.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Rams 17.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. That is caught downfield by Cup. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's caught by Puka. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Cowboys 10-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
To the air now on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead.
And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. They'll look to throw here on first down. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Bryant. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
Cup in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot downfield from Musgrave. He is in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now, Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys stretch things out even further.
57.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier.
And more of the same. Another interception. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points.
This is hard toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead.
24. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now it's Williams. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Blitz coming. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now a 3rd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Just trying to make something happen. And the ball's loose on the field. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other.